Welcome to Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast. In each episode, we take a deeper look at transformative shifts shaping global ecosystems, from industry megatrends and technology innovation to evolving customer expectations. Today, we're exploring the extraordinary growth opportunities unfolding across Latin America and Southeast Asia. As the automotive industry undergoes rapid transformation, both regions are emerging as critical hubs for electric vehicles and smart mobility. With rising urbanization, favorable government policies, and the growing presence of local and international manufacturers, the future of mobility in these geographies is filled with promising opportunities. Stick around as we unpack where the next wave of opportunity is unfolding and what it means for future-ready businesses. The automotive landscape is shifting dramatically, and it's happening at an unprecedented pace. We're witnessing a fundamental reemergence of two regions, Latin America and Southeast Asia, as powerhouses for electric vehicle adoption and smart mobility solutions. Both regions are no longer just markets to watch. They're now central to the global EV supply chain and consumer accessibility strategy. In Latin America, the electrified vehicle market reached approximately 682,000 units projected by the end of 2025, representing a stunning 50% year-over-year growth. Meanwhile, in Southeast Asia, countries like Thailand and Indonesia are positioning themselves as critical EV production hubs, reshaping the global manufacturing landscape. But here's the critical question for business leaders. Are your organizations prepared to capture these growth opportunities by adapting your strategies around affordability, local production, and technological innovation? The traditional EV narrative has always centered on premium pricing and limited accessibility. But in Latin America and Southeast Asia, we're seeing a complete paradigm shift. Chinese original equipment manufacturers like BYD and Great Wall Motors are leading this charge, driving EV adoption through competitive pricing and localized manufacturing. This strategy is fundamentally changing the game. In Latin America, Brazil's MOVER program is a perfect example of how government incentives are fueling EV adoption. OEMs are expanding their portfolios with models like BYD's Dolphin and Yuan Plus and Morris Garage's MG4 Electric, all designed specifically for price-sensitive consumers. These aren't luxury vehicles. They're practical, affordable options that make electric mobility accessible to the masses. In Southeast Asia, the story is similar, but with a manufacturing twist. VinFast is opening production facilities across the region, while Hyundai Motor Group is strengthening the EV ecosystem through strategic joint ventures focused on local vehicle and battery production. By manufacturing locally, these companies are reducing costs, creating jobs, and establishing sustainable supply chains. As consumers demand safer, smarter vehicles, the integration of connected car services and advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, is becoming a competitive imperative. It's no longer just about providing transportation. It's about creating intelligent mobility ecosystems that enhance safety, navigation, and user experience. General Motors is expanding its OnStar connected services across Latin America, while Stellantis is embedding connectivity features like emergency assistance and vehicle diagnostics across its entire portfolio. These aren't add-ons. They're becoming standard expectations across both premium and entry-level vehicles. What's particularly interesting is that affordability remains central to this strategy. Companies aren't reserving these advanced features exclusively for high-end models. Instead, they're democratizing connected car technologies, making them accessible across multiple price segments. This approach is critical for market penetration in regions where price sensitivity is a determining factor in vehicle purchases. Building an EV market isn't just about manufacturing vehicles. It's about creating comprehensive ecosystems that support adoption. In Southeast Asia, Indonesia's focus on battery manufacturing is positioning the entire region as a global EV powerhouse. Thailand's favorable EV production incentives are attracting international manufacturers and creating a ripple effect across the supply chain. But infrastructure extends beyond manufacturing facilities. Look at Gogoro's approach in markets like Vietnam and the Philippines. They're pioneering battery-swapping networks for electric two-wheelers. This innovative solution directly addresses one of the biggest barriers to EV adoption: charging infrastructure gaps. By decoupling the vehicle from the battery and creating a swappable ecosystem, Gogoro is making electric mobility more practical and scalable for price-conscious consumers. These regions represent two of the most promising growth areas in the global automotive industry. With the ongoing push for electrification, evolving consumer preferences, and the rise of local and Chinese manufacturers, the next phase of automotive innovation is unfolding right now in Latin America and Southeast Asia. Thanks for joining us on Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast. For access to our research, competitive benchmarking, and best practice frameworks, head over to frost.com or email us at hello@frost.com. We'll be back soon with more insights to help you stay clear-headed and growth-ready. Until next time, stay innovative and keep driving transformation forward.